let's talk about Jordan Love's tape. Because I think this is where this is headed, at least for Green Bay, as they're playing out their end of this gambit right now. Is like, okay, we drafted him. He might not be ready, but we're going to go for it. What was your evaluation of Jordan Love going into the 2020 draft? Because we didn't see him suit up at all last year, Greg.
Well, I watched Jordan Love's 2018 tape and his 2019 tape. And I remember in the summer when I watched his 2018 tape, I really thought that he was a high-level prospect. I thought he had arm strength. I thought he had pace and touch. I thought he threw the ball with good accuracy. I thought he was athletic. He could move. I thought he was an easy, natural thrower. So coming off the 2018 tape before his 2019 season, I said to myself, if this guy has a really good 2019 season, this guy could be a top 5 pick. And then we got to 2019. And 2019 was not as good. The traits are still there because traits tend to be traits, Rich. It's not as if all of a sudden he had a bad arm. But there were a number of issues that prevented him from being as consistent as he was in 2018. And I thought that he had mechanical issues with his footwork. I thought that he did not throw consistently with a firm base, and he was not on balance. And when you don't throw with a firm base and you're not on balance, your accuracy really gets impacted in a negative way. I thought he had a tendency to drift to his left when he threw the ball, so he would kind of lean to his left rather than standing straight up and delivering. I thought he dropped his arm angle when he didn't need to. So all of a sudden he developed these mechanical issues that really impacted his consistency, his ability to play to his what are essentially scheme-transcendent traits. So obviously I'm not there in Green Bay. I don't know what happened last year when he was a rookie. I don't know what they're working on with him. But he has strong quarterback traits. The question is, can they come out?
So when he was coming out in 2020, where did you place him amongst the 2020 draftees that eventually went? We all know Burrow and Tua and Herbert at the top. Where did you put?
Yeah,
Jordan Love?
I didn't put him at that level, even though his traits would have suggested that he could be at that level. I don't remember specifically how I had them mapped out.
Right.
But he was not that guy. But he's one of those guys to me that's difficult, and this is where it gets hard when you're in the evaluation of quarterbacks, because you can look at Love and you say, wow, this guy's got a lot to work with. And this is where you have to know the player, talk to the player, see him throw live, go through the entire process, which I don't do, obviously. I don't work for a team.
Right.
And that helps you. So I don't know what the result of that was for teams. Obviously, the Packers saw something because they traded up to get him in the first round when they had Aaron Rodgers in his prime on their roster. But I think we know how Matt LaFleur really would like to play because they drafted A.J. Dillon in the second round. And they have A.J. Dillon, they have Aaron Jones. So I think he wants to start his offense with the run game and have the quarterback work off that. And there's many, many ways to do that effectively and still have your quarterback be a big factor. But, I think they're telling you that Matt LaFleur is kind of telling you how he envisions his offense.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.